question boxes. No! Okay. No way, let's go. Okay. Oh, dude. I'm on fucking speedrun. Oh no, I'm stuck. Fallout New Vegas is known for the variety of ways you can tackle any obstacle that shows up in the game. One famous example is finishing the climactic final battle by just talking to Legate Lanius, which made me curious if you can beat Fallout New Vegas without talking to anyone. The official rules are simple. Number 1, we have to make it to the final credits without that dialogue box showing up where the challenge is lost. Making our character and slotting out our special was pretty easy, and for once we don't actually care about charisma. Here comes the first big challenge, however, since during the tutorial you have to talk to Doc Mitchell. With no way to exit the house otherwise, I even tried quick save quick loading at the door to see if there was an invisible exit plane, but no. Unfortunately, you cannot beat Fallout New Vegas without talking to anyone. But other than this tutorial, let's see how far we can get. After reluctantly talking to Doc, we select our starting skills and make our way out, giving a wide berth to any and all people we see in hopes that they avoid talking to us. Very reminiscent of real life. One of the major goals of the game is to get to the New Vegas Strip, the bright home of ultra-capitalism, gambling, crime, human trafficking, cannibals, and drugs, all ruled under a rich, faceless man. Truly a paradise. I started walking, and along the way realized that without dialogue boxes, I won't be able to access any shops, and as such, we'll have to scavenge any and all weapons and ammo, which explains why when I saw some powder gangers up ahead, something in my primitive monkey brain told me to just start blasting. Continuing on to the road of Sloan, this yellow hat wearing MFer started unsolicited yapping towards us, warning us about something I don't know anymore, because we quick loaded and went around him instead. But as we ventured further, a stench, nastier than my bedsheets post Taco Tuesday, hit me, signaling the arrival of Deathclaws. Attempting to stealthily tiptoe along the rocky terrain on the mountain, I promptly had my fragrant bowels turned into a Deathclaw delicacy. My sneak level wasn't the only thing that got brutally exposed. Next to a curiously named Neil's shack, Neil started yapping about more dangers, and who was that? I don't know. New timeline. Who dis? We continued over the mountains and witnessed a monstrous sea of the smelly Deathclaws. And at this point, my heart started beating fast, and coupled with my over-caffeinated stomach, I was unsure who the smelly one was. After a bit of tiptoeing more, we fucking made it, baby. No more mountain, Freeside awaits us. Stopping by the gun runners and realizing I can't buy my beautiful 50 caliber sniper anymore, I solemnly walked to the east gate. Eyes like a hawk, I kept on the lookout for anyone in need of a good yap and kept them as far away from me as possible, by any means necessary. Getting to the main gate of the strip, I realized our next big problem. Actually getting in. The main gate is guarded by at least 4 heavily armed Securitrons that of course you have to talk to get through. And even if we do manage to just run through them or get above them, the gate behind them is locked, requiring a non-existent key to open. There are, however, 3 other ways to get into the strip. Number 1 is Mick and Ralph's, where you can buy a pass for 500 caps, but that requires shopping, which requires talking. Or you can help the King, an Elvis impersonator with an amazing quest chain, but as you can imagine, that needs even more dialogue boxes to progress. A third way, however, was whispered about on the streets of Freeside. That big-ass stone structure outside the strip, it's not just for show. The NCR uses it to house their monorail, going between Camp McCarran and the New Vegas Strip. Of course, getting access to it normally would require doing multiple quests and interacting with NPCs, But we don't do things normally here. This is, after all, a creation engine game, which means, of course, you can go to this specific slab, put down a specific piece of armor that you can jump on, to then jump into the air, to then get onto the monorail without ever talking to the NCR.
No way, let's go. I'm a fucking speedrunner.
Our next roadblock, however, was this generic NCR soldier at the bottom of these stairs. If we get too close to him, he'll start talking about how he misses having weapons, and that he and his squad are so oppressed by their commander, and yeah, get on with it, bro, damn. New timeline. I first tried going into the closet to lure him away, but that didn't work. I then tried not having any weapons on me, to see if that nulls his dialogue. Nope. Finally, after much trial and error, I managed to lure him to the upstairs lounge area and pull off the sickest skate 3 grind 180 dick flip dolly move and duck behind him as he came up the stairs. As I came out the door, we saw the beautiful strip, but also our last big challenge, Victor. He automatically talks to you whenever you enter the strip for the first time, no matter which way you come in through. I first tried just running away from him real fast before he could talk, but to no avail. Also, some dumbo made these windows into invisible walls. Anyway, then I had to experiment a little bit. And seeing as this is a creation game, found something pretty interesting. Shooting the shotgun as soon as I came through the door seemed to delay Victor's dialogue until I had finished the shooting animation. This didn't lead to much result, since our shotgun only had one shot. But then I figured, hey, a 9mm, 13 bullets in the mag, that should give us 13 times more time to run away. And it did. I shot 13 bullets into the New Vegas Strip ground. But Victor still talked to us right after that was finished, because fuck you, buddy. To be honest with you all, hope was at an all-time low, and I saw no way out of this situation, other than my monkey brain telling me to start blasting. So I did, but the Securitrons were many. They fought back hard and swift. A 9mm could barely stand a chance against rocket launchers and miniguns, but a grenade launcher could. So there you go. Unfortunately, you cannot beat Fallout New Vegas without talking to NPCs, as it is such a core pillar of the game. Even if we somehow got past Victor and his Securitrons, we would still have to talk to each faction leader at least once to finish the game. We did, however, get all the way into the New Vegas Strip. We learned a cool new speedrunning strategy, and that shooting guns makes people not want to talk to you. So thank you, dear viewer, for coming along this journey, and I hope you learned something new as well. If you want more challenge runs, you can take a look at this video, or pay your respects and go over to Mitten Squad's channel, as he is the legend that inspired all of this chaos.